Hi guys, Jennifer here. Today we're going to talk about the law of attraction. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Secret, but if you have not seen it, watch it. It could change your life. The law of attraction is amazing. We create our lives, guys. We've been creating it for a long time, whether good or bad. A lot of times we didn't know we were doing it, and now I want to kind of explain to you how the law of attraction works and how you can create your destiny. So we create our reality either consciously or unconsciously. We do this constantly. The thing is, have you ever worried about being late and then you missed that bus? You created that in your own mind. Many times we don't realize it. And I'll give you a story of my own. I owned a childcare for years, and I really started noticing it with my childcare because I had some kids that they were very naughty and the parents were unreasonable, and I got to a point where I was just really stressed out about them, and I would say, gosh, I wish I didn't have to watch this kid, or oh my gosh, I wish this kid would call in sick today. And then all of a sudden, and it happened more than once, they somehow got removed from my school or my childcare. And in a way, I was really disappointed because I needed the money, but then I was really kind of like, because I didn't enjoy watching them, but I manifested that. And if I really needed the money, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. But I manifested it because I'd see it over and over again. I was so stressed out about it. But I also manifested many good things where I would honestly visualize and play out these things, and then they would come true. So manifesting happens all the time, all the time. The problem isn't learning how to manifest, because we do that, like I said, all the time. The problem is, and the true challenge is, rather, how do we manifest consciously for the right things? So think about some things and some times that you manifested something, that you kept thinking about something and then it happened, whether it was good or bad. Think about that. Now let's talk about the power of decision. We can change any situation by conscious decision. When we fully and completely say, I want this more than anything, and we choose it completely, that has so much power. So manifesting our desires in reality is nothing but coincidence. So we always get what we want. And if we're tired of getting what we don't want, then it's time to make an unconscious manifestation more conscious. Sometimes we think we want something and we're saying we want it or hoping for it, but we're not getting it. And let's be honest, sometimes we're afraid. We're afraid to get that. And that's why we're putting resistance up. We say we want this money, or we say we want this responsibility, but in a way, we don't. Our unconscious mind is saying we don't. So we're resisting it. So it's learning to not resist and to really taking what you want, if you really want it, and manifesting it. So now let's talk about the different principles of conscious manifestation. Having a vision is so important. You need to know exactly where you want to go and what it is that you want. That is the first step, no matter what, is having a vision. And you can make a vision board, you can write it down, you can see it in your head, however you want it, but you need to know that exact vision of what it is you want. And then you need to have a strong desire, okay? So, and I mean strong desire. You need to dream big, and you need to desire it with all your heart. You need to show the emotions. You need to have clear intentions. So it is all about intention. So intend that your vision happens when you say it's going to happen. So it doesn't require effort, but being focused on what you want will help the intention, and it gives it clear direction. The thing is, you don't want to be vague, because the universe or God, whatever you believe in, if you're vague, then does it know, or does he know what you really want? Be clear, be concise, have clear intention, be focused, and know where you want the energy to go. So say you want to open a wellness studio, okay? But your energy and focus would be going on Facebook chatting with friends instead. Do you think, and there's nothing bad about that, but do you think that that wellness studio is just going to happen? No. You need a certain amount of energy to manifest, to make it a physical reality, okay? That is where focus comes in. Develop an undoubtable belief. Again, it's very likely that you have manifested things because deep down inside, you don't believe it could be yours. So maybe you didn't get that money because deep down inside, you don't think you're worthy of it. Maybe deep down inside, you don't believe you should lose that 20 pounds because you don't really think you'll ever really will lose it. If you lack beliefs, you cannot manifest it. And that's the absolute truth. You could be doing everything right. You could be working out, drinking your water, doing the diet. But if your mindset is off and wrong, it won't be it. You won't get it. In your mindset, you're saying you can't have it. It never works for me. And it's not going to. Like attracts like. So figure out why you don't believe it's yours. Dig deep within yourself and change that limiting belief. Figure out why it's there. Is it something when you were a child? Is it something you were raised with? Why do you have a limiting belief that you are not worthy of that manifestation? So the next one is acceptance. And what I mean by this, not accepting what you have and just being happy with what you have. It's great to be happy with what you have. And if you are, great. But acceptance on that if this manifestation happens, that you are worthy and that you will love it and that you will accept it and you will take it as yours. You have to accept that it is yours. You have to see it. You have to believe it. You have to know what you're going to do when it comes to you. It has to be yours. Accept it as if it's already happened. Okay? Acceptance. Take aligned action. So align your actions with the goals. If you want to travel the world, you might have to save some money. You need to save that extra money. So you go out and you get a job and you start putting money away. You're aligning yourself with reaching that goal because you went out and you are doing it. So when I wanted my wellness studio, the way that I aligned myself was I went to school for massage therapy. I already went to school for personal training and I was going to go to school for massage therapy. And then there was a lot of holistic wellness in this massage school. So I went and also took business classes. So that's what I was doing to do the aligned action. I believed what I was going to do. I knew I was going to open this studio, but I had to do something. So I actually went and I started school, investing in a coach. So before I started doing online classes and courses, I invested in a course and a coach on how to run online businesses. Because I knew this is what I wanted to do, but I knew I had to take aligned action to do it. So I went and invested in myself, took the classes, and now I am running this wonderful, amazing business. So taking aligned action, showing the universe that you are certain that this is what you want. Oh, next, it's patience. And so many of us stumble on this one because we don't have patience. We like to control things and we want them now. We're afraid that if we can't control them, they're not going to happen. And this is why we let them go. We can't always have everything right now. You need to let go of the control and believe it's already yours, because only he who is certain of the outcome can afford to wait. So if you are certain it will be yours, it is okay. I wanted my goal of owning a wellness studio for 20 years. 20 years. I let it go. But I knew I was going to do it. I knew down the road I was going to do this. And it happened. I also know eventually I'm going to own an inn. I want to own like a boutique hotel or an inn. I want to be on the water, and I want my husband to be the cook for them. I've had this dream for a very, very, very long time. I've let it go because I know now is not the right time, but it will happen. 100% for sure will happen. And that's what I mean by patience, having patience. Supporting yourself. Reality reflects back to you and your own support. You need to believe in yourself. So if you feel like the universe or God has forgotten about your dreams, then you're not supporting yourself. Do not ignore your dreams. Do not withdraw from them. You create the reality. And by ignoring them, you create that as well. Be crystal, crystal clear. The ideal, effortless manifestation should look like a crystal clear beam. You need to be 100% focused with all the energy going towards this goal. You need to be certain and focused, because if anything's holding you back from believing or focusing on your goal, then something will stop you from manifesting your desire. Sometimes it's difficult to be completely crystal clear and focused, but if we decide with all our will and focus, then we can change an unwanted outcome into something that we do want instead. Okay, so write this down. We're going to do 5 principles of manifesting your desires. Number 1, clear space. You must take the necessary time to release your disbelief in the power to be happy. You need to clear space to let more in. You need to let go of the negative blocks. You can do some meditating or some prayer. You need to clear space. Okay? Number 2, get clear. This is king of manifestation. You must have clear intentions. The most important part is to clarify how you want to feel. Not only what it is you want, but how you want to feel. And when you get clear on how you want to feel, you can begin to access that feeling. You can be unapologetically you. It's so important. If it's a job, if it's a relationship, if it's money, no matter what it is, get really clear and really clear how that's going to make you feel. Okay? Number 3, think it, feel it, believe it. That's putting the 3 steps together. Take your clear intention and spend time every day in that feeling of what you desire. Okay? You can access these feelings through meditation, vision, acting it out. Okay? And then let that thought inform that feeling. Let that feeling take over your energy. And the more you feel the feeling of what you desire, the more you believe it is on the way. Okay? Then make time for contemplating, thinking, feeling, and believing. Number 4, chill, have patience, relax. This is so important, and this is a step that people mess up quite a bit, is you need to relax. In order to truly manifest your desires, you need to relax. You need to let time happen. You need to have patience and know that the universe has your back, okay? And that's number 5, know the universe has your back. Know that God has your back. When you know deliberately what you want, and when you know that God or the universe has your back, you know that it's coming. You're accepting it. You're accepting abundance and greatness. When you feel it, you live it, regardless of what's happening on the outside. This process of allowing the manifestation, to follow your internal faith is the true process of co-creation. Know that feeling good is the true manifestation. Say it is, and it will happen. Say what you want, ask what you want, demand what you want, and it will become true. You have to believe that you are worthy and that there is abundance out there for you. You have to stop having negative beliefs and negative mindset and creating blocks or manifesting negativity into your life. Try to only manifest good. If something negative is coming up, turn it around and say something positive. Look at the positive in every single thing that's happening in your life. Try to find the positive in it. Get clear, figure out what you want, believe in it, have patience, and know that the universe has your back.